But I want to tell you all about my motherfucking day. Let me just say this. We're going to just jump into the topic. Listen, when you set your standards, you live and you do your level up journey your way in silence. And that's exactly what this show is going to be about tonight. Do your level up journey your way in silence. Do you understand what I'm saying? I meant to buy a notebook today, but it's okay. I'll buy one. Do that shit in silence. What am I talking about? You got these women, they doing their level up journey, right? You got these women, they set their life standards in the way to their level up journey. But what happens to these women? They get publicly embarrassed, humiliated. Why? On these platforms. Okay? On these platforms, they get humiliated. Why do they get humiliated? Okay? They went on platforms like Kevin Samuels and other platforms of men trying to tell women how to date. They went on these platforms where someone's telling them that their standards are too high. Okay? They go on these platforms where somebody plays them to their face and tell them they ain't that damn pretty to have the standards that they have, right? We done seen it all. They go on these platforms and these people just mistreat them. But mistreat them. But why does this happen to these people? Huh? Why do these people end up enduring, as y'all call it, a humiliation ritual? Right? Why do these people end up in life being somebody, ended up on these goddamn platforms in the first goddamn beginning? Why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because these people believe in their own journal. They don't believe in their own journey. Okay? These people do not accept the reality or just leveling up. They don't have the proper guidance either in their level up. Some people, they still ride the fence. They not following all the way through with the feeling of why they need to completely transform. Okay? These people, when you're sitting down and you are leveling up and you make a decision, this is not my life. This is not my identity anymore, right? When you sit down with that reality, you are making an energetic transformation. I had to learn this the hard way, but you give away your power when you go through this, and then you go outside yourself and you say, hey, this is who I am, and I'm ready to date, and I'm on your show, and I'm showing my face, and I'm ready to date the people on your show. That's messy as fuck, because we're going to get to that in a minute. I'm ready to sit here and have relationships with people on your platform. That's messy. I'm coming on your show, Kevin Samuels, or anything likened to it, to get a man like you who bash women all day to look at me and try to tell me how beautiful I am and how great I am for having my 6-figure job and having a standard of one, a 6-figure man. That's a woman giving away all her power, and she don't even know it. You know why? Because even these people on that platform know if somebody like you was really living the life that you were living, you wouldn't even fuck with none of us over here. And that's the ultimate reality of it all. That's the ultimate reality of it all. Y'all know I talk about my downloads, right? It's that y'all are familiar with in these type of platforms, right? Got to a point in my life where I can get downloads and I can see them and I don't have to write them down unless I really need to. But I don't have to. All right, that's a better beat. Okay. The download for me was about my standards, right? Remember the book we read on standards, right? Download for me was about my standards and keeping my standards. The download for me was accepting that I have put myself in spaces with complete losers. And I started riding, going in that wealth frequency and understanding in the wisdom of it, how people operate who live a certain type of way. How to analyze people who live in this wealth frequency, how they move and how they live their lives, which is key. I caught myself today. I treated myself out to eat. It was very light. And I went to the bank. I'll just say that. I went to the bank and it felt good to be in the bank. I'm not going to hold you. It felt very good to be in the bank. And I purposely did that today. Right? And while I was sitting there in the bank, the way I was talking, very professional, getting and handling things that needed to be handled, wrote down things that needed to be written down, right? So I can go handle the rest of my stuff tomorrow as it need be. And while I was sitting in there, it did something to my energy from that night before. Now, these people who come on these platforms, right? I'm not going to deny that they have a six-figure job. I'm not going to deny their careers. I saw one woman, she had a very good career in medical. She wasn't just a nurse, she was in some position as a nurse, like a head nurse position. You could just see from the uniform that she was. She was actually very well mannered and a sweet person. That's how her first impression was. And she still got dogged out. Let me tell y'all something. When you level up, this is why I am going to start writing this shit down for y'all. I'm going to start putting this in a workbook. I'm not fucking playing. I'm really about to start writing, y'all. Y'all about to get a whole bunch of ebooks for me, okay? Because when you are leveling up, my love, you don't feast with peasants, okay? And I will write I'm gonna write the Black Woman's Guide. I'm gonna write that shit. I don't give a fuck. If I'm called to write it to Black women, then I'm going to write it to Black women, or whatever woman of color that identifies as a Black woman, she can read it too. Do not feast with peasants. These women are coming on these platforms and they're feasting with peasants. I came from a meeting today. Do you hear me? Do you know how much the services was to work with those people? $18,000. $18,000. I listened to the whole thing and it was very fucking useful. I wish I could have kept a fucking screenshot. I had to go handle my business at the bank. It was so excuse me, it was so good. It's a 3-day workshop. $18,000. And it was helpful. It was meaningful, and it made a lot of fucking sense. It felt like I was in a screenwriting class. Said you can pay $6,000 a month, right? 3 times for their services. And I said, anybody who is serious, okay, serious about making money online, serious about really want to do this shit, media, business, branding, the investment is fucking worth it. Okay? Worth it. They even show history of how history repeats itself and how none of this stuff on social media is new. I've been said that shit. Nothing on social media is new. Always look at people sideways and say they don't like social media. You look at the history of social media. Social media should be taught in school. From middle school to high school, shit, elementary school. It should be taught. Social media should be a course in college. I'm sure it is already. It should be all of these things. We've been doing social media all our goddamn lives. We, as the people, have not got to get so personally involved with it like this without the middleman. That's what makes it smarter. There is AI filming. I saw something on that, y'all. AI filming. There are people giving courses on that. This is the time that we're in. Now let's get back to your standards. That was just what happened to me today. That's what manifested with me today. I have never been to a meeting before and it's been that damn much. Okay? And there were people purchasing that product. Now, moving forward, okay? what happened is you have to really know your worth. Okay. And I told y'all this. And it's so funny what happened after I told y'all this. I said, this path is going to come with being alone. You ain't got to be alone, but it comes with being alone. It comes not alone, isolation. When you are building yourself, when you are renewing yourself, it's going to come with isolation. Because I'm going to tell you something. When you pay attention, the quality of you will go up. The quality of those around you will go up. Don't take the creator's code for granted. Don't take naming your money for granted. How many times I got to keep telling y'all this? Don't take people like me who's out here talking like out here just for free for granted. You're going to do this. I'm going to keep drilling it in your head. You better do this. Because the money will go up. And you will be getting tested and tested and tested every fucking time. When I was sitting in that bank and I had to wait for something that I did, I ain't even get mad. I was patient. I didn't get mad. I asked proper questions to understand. They passed me a paper for a question. I said, oh, I can wait right now. I can read this while I'm waiting. I sat down and I read it and I understood the assignment just that fast. I said, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I said, okay, this is going to come, this, that, and the third. I'm good. This is going to be here, this and that. I'm going to be good. And what did I do? Out of my emotions today, I treated myself out to a good meal, nice light meal, very healthy meal. Like, I can cook this for myself. But it was really good. It was really good. I can cook this for myself. Okay. Then I sat down today because, I still do my self-assessment. I got my book right here. And then this came to me before I, decided to get on this microphone. Lord, how can I help you? How may I help you? Do a lot of journaling and writing when you read these books. I mean, sit down, pause it, journal, write, really honestly journal. I'm glad for my self-assessment book because when I went to open it, the other day, I said, wait, didn't I go down this road before with this person? I felt it. I said, damn, wait a minute. As soon as I touched the book, I said, wait, I went down this road before with this person. So when I go back into the book, I'm going to go back into my notes and read what I wrote and look at the pattern and see what happened. You got to be honest with your self-assessment. That's the only way you're going to grow. I created something today. I got more brave about things. I started looking at things very differently because I got my download. I even went into a pattern today that didn't even cost me much to do, right? And then I was looking like, lady, do you know that this timer is flicking over and over and over again? And I was like, I don't need to talk no more. I got my answer, right? Mm-hmm. All of these things will start unfolding for you. You know why you need to go into isolation? You know why you need to get away from people and why you only need to align your life lifestyle with people who align with your lifestyle, you're not going to always be perfect with it. I understand. We're going to talk about that too. I'll give you my own examples, okay, to help you with that, because it's going to cause more isolation. You're going to isolate yourself more from people, and you're only going to want to align with people as yourself. Pay attention to what happens when you break away from people in your life. What happened? What unfolded after that person went away? What unfolded when those people went away? What happened to you? What happened? What happened in that? Even though you were emotional, did money come through? Did an opportunity come at your door? Did you start thinking about something that was a project that you realized, okay, now you went back into it? People get in the way of your destiny. And that's what you learn in the fourth frequency. People will get the fuck in the way of your destiny. Okay? So what do you do as you're getting your shit together? As you are, which is rearranging your frequency, because that's getting your shit together. Just rearranging the frequency in your life. Maybe let's not use the word get your shit together. How do you rearrange the frequency? How do you bend time in your life? Who are you now? Right? Now, let me give you an example. There was once a time in my life where I remember I came into some money, a lot of money. Okay. A lot of money. Okay. And I felt this one in my spirit that was like, cut them off. Hold on, before we got to that feeling, right? I called somebody who had their own business. Pay attention. I said, you're not going to always get your alignment correct. It's okay. You're going to have to learn. Okay. They had their own business. They had money. At least that's what they perceived itself to be. They smart, learned from them, did art with them, all kind of shit. And I was like, I'm gonna go buy me a car with this money. I'm about to get my car. And I felt this energy come over me. This is what Master Teacher Shin Yi talks about, if I'm pronouncing his name right. Right? And he did say that you don't want people energy to infiltrate yourself. And that's what happened to me. I end up doing something else with that money anyway. And it was even a feeling of cut them off, just cut them all off. Don't call them no more. Just cut all of these motherfuckers off. Just don't do it. And I kept going because I was like, well, these people are this and that. And I believe that they were this and that. That's why you have to listen to the energy. You have to listen to your spirit. You have to listen to the wealth frequency, as I call it. Listen to what the frequency is telling you. Telling you that these people ain't what they seem to be. Telling you that this is not wealth. Telling you this is not how wealthy people do shit. This motherfucker's just bragging all day. They're not really living it. I said, okay. Then I allowed myself to get distracted by somebody that was not at all worth my time. Okay. You understand? Was not worth my motherfucking time. What happened? I'll tell you what happened. I didn't spend that money properly on the things that I should have spent it on. Ask me, do I still even have most of that stuff I even spent my money on? I probably don't. I probably don't. Or maybe I do. But here's the thing. It was not properly directed at me. Mind you, I had a humiliation ritual done to me with the same people that they told me to cut the fuck off. Let me tell y'all something. Oh, and then I allowed somebody to distract me as well. I allowed it. I take responsibility. I allowed it. Let me tell you something. Number one, when you are riding the wealth frequency, people can sense it. People can sense it. People will talk to you and respect you as you are. When I went into the bank today, I make sure my head was not wrapped. I do not wear bonnets in public, so I did not have a bonnet on. I make sure my hair was not wrapped up. My hair was out. I make sure that I look neat. Make sure my face, make sure my face and everything looked good. Even though, even the pants, even what I had on was very appropriately dressed and comfortable, Crocs. But I was ready to go. I was ready to still do business and do what I needed to do. And so in time, I may never go to the bank like that. I may not go into the bank in Crocs no more. I may go in more flat shoes. You know what I'm saying? I, it may be a certain look that I take to the bank. You see what I'm saying? Who knows? That comes with time. And so everything got handled respectfully at the bank. And Celestine Prophecies, an elder Black woman was at the window withdrawing $900 from her account. Okay. She was in a van. And I laughed at that, right? She was in like a truck, a van, right? And she was withdrawing $900 from her account. And I laughed at that because I understood. See, because that's another thing too. You're going to understand what's being reflected outside. You're going to understand your Celestine prophecies. That woman I was talking to, I knew that was the girl I was on the phone with. And she was like, oh, that happened to me. I had COVID and oh, it's horrible and this and that. She was very sweet. It's like, yeah. But she was very sweet. They didn't give me a hard time at all. You know why? The guy said, I see who you are and what you look like. Meaning I could see your energy and I could see that you're not playing and that you're about your business. You're not giving us hell about it. You're not taking your check back. You're not treating this like this is a motherfucking Western Union. You're acting as if you're in a fucking bank. I paid attention to all that because the universe, remember, the universe will test you. And money is always the test. Trust and believe me, you. Money's always the test. I saw something with my card that I did not know my card had. I said, damn, I have that on my card. Damn, that's okay. So putting my money in the bank and working with the bank is pulling me more into the wealth frequency. And other things start happening to me. Now, for you women who have standards, those are bums on those shows. Those are bums hosting those shows. Those are peasants hosting those shows. Those are peasants on those shows. Those are peasants that are even wanting to date you back. You have to have love for yourself in this frequency. See, I learned something through people with cars. See, I've been learning a lot about cars in a way that I've never paid attention to cars. Yeah, you can have a nice car. You have a very nice fucking car, but that may be all you have. You see what I'm saying? You may have a nice car, but you may have took out $100,000 loan on that car. So now you're bounded to that car while you're going to work, stressing yourself because you have to go to work because you have to pay for that car. See, and I'm not crashing on nobody. I'm making a point. You see, how you treat yourself is reflected in that car. How you treat your car is reflective of how you treat your home. I've never seen somebody in a clean car who has a clean car and has a clean who doesn't have a clean house. I've never seen somebody in a messy car who doesn't have a messy house. Makes sense that the car represents Cancer because Cancer represents the home. Also notice that if you're not careful, people in those cars like to be needy. They like to be needed. Well, people who drive certain type of cars do not have everybody in their cars. I peeped that as well. So now the wealth frequency has made me elevate my mind into things that I've never paid attention to. I'm not saying you need to get a fancy car. I'm not saying that. Your vehicle is for whatever you want to use it for. That's all I'm saying. But I have a neighbor. They done had like 3 accidents on their car. 3 on their side of the car. And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? You're thinking something. You're attracting people crashing into you. Something's up with this, right? Car is not fancy. Nice car, not fancy car, but this is what's happening. I watch all of this shit. Then there's an aspect of these women that get on these panels. Y'all don't have no self-esteem. That's what everybody sees, and this is why everyone treats y'all like that. Y'all have no self-esteem. Let me tell you something. Work on your goddamn self. This frequency is not for the weak. This frequency is not for the downtrodden and hearted and people who feel like shit about themselves. That money will go away very quickly. Money wants to take care of you, who respects it as well as respects themselves. Money wants to serve you and be here for you. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? $18,000, everybody. That's a fucking car. And that's how much it was for these people's services. So I could imagine what you will get out of these people from receiving their service of $18,000. Like I felt it. I was like, oh, if you really want what you want, this is what you got to pay for it. So then you got to know what you're worth. You got to put a price on yourself. I'm not talking about no sprinkle shit. You got to put a price on yourself. See, that is where the depth is missing in understanding what sprinkle is about. It ain't about selling your body and give me money, or he got money or she got money. It's not about that. It's about your self-worth. And when you know what you're worth, everyone does not have access to you. I was talking to Mama's Revenge. Shout out to you, Mama's Revenge. And the discussion we were having recently, she said, these people that we've dated, they don't have a liking to themselves or something like that. She said, they don't take care of themselves. They don't like themselves. Just because you look at somebody and think that they're beautiful, that don't mean that they think they're beautiful. You have to see how they treat themselves in their beauty. How do they act in their beauty? Do they treat themselves beautiful? Do they act beautiful? Do they really believe do they say that they're beautiful? How often do they look at themselves in the mirror to know that they're beautiful. Okay? Because the moment you know that you're beautiful, you're going to move different. Because y'all, I'm transparent here. This recent breakup, I literally made up my bed and said, I'm fucking beautiful. That's exactly what I said when I made up the bed. I said, I'm fucking beautiful and I choose how I feel. I choose to care. I choose to cry in this moment. I choose to let my brain tell me what this means and to be in my ego. I choose it. I choose all of that. If I said, but I'm a beautiful woman. Are you kidding me? And then I start raising a standard for myself. And that standard is who aligns with my lifestyle. And then I go online and what do I see? Let me tell y'all what I saw. I saw someone who's close to the standard of what I'm seeking to work with. I said, I'll just put a star next to this person's name and I'll just, just have them in mind moving forward. I went back into my success studies. Well, goddamn, Lena Waithe is still fucking going. Shit, she's still going. She just hosted something for somebody that had an event in New York City. She's still going. Okay. So then my standards, and that's the same thing me and Mama's Revenge was talking about. We gotta level the fuck up. Yeah, we do. Yes, we care about the people we cared about, but we gotta level up. If any of those people, listen to this, any of those people, here's the sad reality. If they were to go and date any of those people on these shows, like, the Kendra G and all this shit, right? If they was going to go and date anybody on any of those shows, even if a man saw her on Kevin Samuels and said, "Ooh, baby, I like it," whatever the sexual orientation is and the identity, right? She's going to be disappointed. She's going to be disappointed. And she probably would experience being humiliated by that person, especially if she lives the life that she says she does with those six figures. You know what my download told me? Let me tell you what they said to me. Nobody's good enough for you. No. Nobody has nothing for you. That's what they told me. Nobody has nothing for you, and no one's good enough for you. It's time to be in isolation for a while. It's time to focus on yourself for a while. Okay? And that's what the fuck I listened to. Because I looked. I did. I said, what happened? What did I like? Do y'all understand? I had an email that was fucked up. It was fucked up. I went into that email and I something. And I was like, when did this happen? I said, damn, when did this happen? When did this mail come? And 2 mails, okay, came in. Financial. I can say that. Just want to put it out there. One for like a gift card and one for something else. I said, okay. And then after that, what happened? I started calculating. I started putting it together. When this person moved out the way, this happened. When this person moved out of the way, this happened. When this person moved out of the way, this happened. Don't think about it as when this person dumped me, when this person played me. No, when this person moved themselves out of this is what happened. And I sat here, right? And I was like, I've been down this road before with this person. This is nothing new. This person didn't do nothing new. This person didn't do nothing shocking. This person didn't do nothing that should be surprising. They've done this before. This is that person's character. Mm-hmm. This is their character. This is what they do. And for them to still be associated with the trash that they've been associated with, this is a pattern in their life. And so you have to move on. Now let's get back to the women that you got your standards and your six figures, because we're going to find a video. That's what I'm looking for while I'm talking to you. All right. I want y'all to also pay attention to something else. Okay. Why do you become the butt of all jokes, everybody? Huh? Okay. Why do you become the butt of all jokes for these people? Number one, I'm going to tell you. If you were so-called six-figure, whatever, rich, whatever the hell you claiming yourself to be, you would not be on these platforms. You'll be somewhere doing high frequency, wealth frequency shit with people like yourself, drinking with your pinky up, or maybe not, or sitting down negotiating investments, talking money shit. Did you hear what Duchess Dollar said? Duchess Dollar said it herself. She said, let me tell you something about women who are rich, who are millionaires. They're obsessed with their finances. They're obsessed with their money and where it goes. We are going to have a show on the W-2 form. We are going to sit down with the W-2 form. I'm going to use my state that I'm in for taxes and stuff like that and understanding. We're going to, we're going to sit down and talk about the W-2 form together. I'm going to do a whole show on that next week. All right. So mark that in your calendar, but that's definitely going to happen. We're going to read from that. We're going to pose some questions. We're going to chat GTP and all of that. Okay. So if anyone's interested in that, that is absolutely awesome. We're going to do that. Okay. We're going to absolutely do that. Okay. I wanted somebody that's actually counting money with their hands. I don't want people who are counting with a money counter. All right. Now, want to also say something else. Of course, because the microphone, right? Because we're going to show some examples, right? We're going to get into some examples. Matter of fact, we're going to probably see those examples right now. Okay. That's the wrong tab. But we're going to analyze. This is fair use. Let me make sure I put my tab up. We're going to analyze why this shit is made mockery of. Okay? We're going to analyze why people like this are the butt of all jokes. Because it comes to choices. It comes to authority as well. Let's make sure we say life choices. It comes to mentality. It comes to the way you carry yourself and how you look. It comes to how you speak. All right. For those of you who know me behind the scenes, I am getting a new phone. Okay, so my phone is off right now. Reach me on my other number. I'm gonna hit you all up on the other number, by the way. So you won't feel like I abandoned you or blocked you. I did not. The phone is off. I'm investing into another phone. I'm deciding what is going to be it's definitely going to be Samsung. I love Samsung. I can't let go of Samsung. So I saw some iPhones and I was like, I can't even do it. But I'm definitely going to stick to my Samsung. The thing is, the reason why is because I have a Mac. And it'll be easier for me to do work if I have an iPad or iPhone. But trust me, I've been thinking about it. I really have. Because I just want to let y'all know that I'm about to let this phone go and get a new phone. I could go pay a little $100 and get a new phone and upgrade this one and get something better. But I just personally prefer to go ahead and invest into something like a tablet, a pad, or something that's like a little book that I can carry around as well as be on the phone and do business with. Yeah, because this phone is like, that phone is horrible. I don't even want to look at that phone anymore. Give me a moment, y'all. I have to do a little quick break. Okay, so I'm gonna play my music. I'm gonna let this play, and we're gonna get back to it. I shouldn't be no longer than 10 minutes. Okay.
I see you with the sign, girl.
Hey! Oh my god! I'm so excited.
Hi, what's your name, honey?
Hey, so my name is Brianna.
Brianna, where are you calling me from?
Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas. How old are you?
I am 28.
28. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
February 17th. I am an Aquarius.
Aquarius. And what do you do for a living?
I am a customs brokerage supervisor. So I work in logistics.
Okay, customer service supervisor?
No, customs brokerage.
So what? Okay, a custom brokerage?
Brokerage. So I'm a broker.
Yeah.
Logistics.
And logistics. Okay. You have any kids?
No kids.
No kids. And what kind? All right. So, Brianna, Dallas, Texas, 28, Aquarius, a broker in logistics, no kids. What kind of man you looking for, honey?
I am looking for a man that is ready to settle down, that's not into playing games, someone who is emotionally available, someone who's honest, someone who's not trying to be out here in the streets, because I'm trying to get married and I'm looking for my best friend, my partner in crime.
Okay. What's some deal breakers?
So, deal breakers for me are someone who smokes, because I'm not a smoker, so I don't want anyone who smokes. I don't want a broke man, so he needs to have a good job, be very well off into his career.
All right, y'all, I'm back. Give me a minute.
I'm not going to say kids, but I would prefer a man with no kids. If he does have kids, I would want his children to be older.
Okay, hold on.
Older.
Let's rewind this.
Okay. Okay. Does he have to be in Dallas, Texas?
No.
Okay. Let's start from the very beginning. Let's start from. Let me tell y'all something. As you walk this path of the wealth frequency, um, you are going to find that you're going to analyze things on a whole nother level. Like your mindset about people, you are even going to go into a place where you more get into human nature. You might get more into even a little bit of sociology and psychology of things with people. You're going to shift the way you start. I know you probably say I already am that way, but no. When you get into this wealth frequency, you are going to have such a deeper way that you start analyzing how people can come around you. Right? Now, let's go ahead and get this shit started. I don't know. The music is sucking today, bro. Usually music be pretty good, right? Is it not late enough? All right. Y'all know D'Angelo died, right? All right, let's go.
I see you with the sign, girl.
Pick me. What the fuck is? Are we on stage? Are we in the crowd of somebody winning money for some kind of show? What are we? What is this? What is this? What is this pick me sign for? The joke tells itself. Let's go.
Hey! Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Hi, what's your name, honey?
Hey, so my name is Brianna.
Brianna, where are you calling me from?
Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas. How old are you?
I am 28.
28. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
February 17th. I am an Aquarius.
She's an Aquarius. It's going to get crazy.
And what do you do for a living?
I am a customs brokerage supervisor, so I work in logistics.
Okay, customer service supervisor?
No, customs brokerage.
So what? Okay, a custom brokerage?
She's a Bree.
Brokerage.
Brianna.
So I'm a broker.
You're a broker?
She's a broker.
Logistics.
In logistics. Okay. Do you have any kids?
No kids.
No kids.
Okay, she has
And
no
what
kids.
all right, so Dallas, Texas, 28, Aquarius.
Boom. Let's stop there. If you have no kids, you shouldn't be fat. If you have no kids, you shouldn't be fat. I always said that. There's no, I wasn't fat even when I had children. There's no reason for you to be fat if you don't have no children.
A broker in logistics, no kids. What kind of man you looking for, honey?
I am looking for a man that is ready to settle down, that's not into playing games, someone who is emotionally available, someone who's honest.
What people are asking for, you have to ask yourself, are they ready for that? Every time I go on a dating site, I promise to check it out for yourself. That's why I don't do dating sites. The very thing that they saying that they want or what they don't like in somebody is who they are. The person who says, I need somebody who knows how to communicate is the same motherfucker who can't communicate. The person who's asking people to be emotionally available, and Aquarius at that, is not emotionally available. Go ahead and test it for yourself. Go ahead and test it for yourself.
Someone who's not trying to be out here in the streets, because I'm trying to get married and I'm looking for my best friend, my partner in crime.
Okay. What's some deal breakers?
So deal breakers for me are Someone who smokes, because I'm not a smoker, so I don't want anyone who smokes. I
Okay.
don't want a broke man,
I don't want a
so
broke
he
man.
needs to have a good job, be
Have a
very
good
well
job.
off into his
Well
career.
off.
Um, let's see, other deal breakers.
When you in the wealth frequency, you don't talk like this. You know how you're gonna talk? I need somebody who aligns with my lifestyle. That's how you're gonna talk. I need friends that align with my lifestyle. I need a relationship that aligns with my lifestyle. All right. Then that enough says a lot, because the next question is, what is your lifestyle? What do they need to align with your lifestyle? But who's going to have a lifestyle but somebody who's a busy person, who's building something, who's building wealth, who's building something for themselves? You're going to have a lifestyle, and someone have to align with it. Remember what I told you about that music artist? He was like, yo, I just think about who can align with my lifestyle as a music artist. You know, the time I have to put in the studio and the obligations they're going to want from me in a relationship, you know, it's a lot. That's real talk. What is this woman's lifestyle? She's a broker. She's a something brokerage, but she don't want nobody that's broke. The irony of that. And you're saying, pick me. If you have you together and you focused on yourself, I mean, I guess it was supposed to be cute, but I look at the psychology shit. That wasn't cute to me. That said a lot. That was like, that was a red flag that she just waved. You're not asking nobody to pick you. You're doing the picking. You're doing the choosing. You're doing the one to say yes or no, who can be in your life and who can't. You're choosing who you say is all right to be around you or not.
I'm not gonna say kids, but I would prefer a man with no kids. If he does have kids, I would want his children to be older, like 10 or older.
Okay. What is okay? Does he have to be in Dallas, Texas?
No,
No.
I
Does
would
he have to
prefer
look
he's in Texas.
in
But
Texas? Does he have to look a certain way?
That's a nice color on her wall, though. I like that
handsome,
color.
Oh, handsome. All right. What's handsome to you?
handsome. So I'm 5'4", so
So
I'm not gonna go
clearly,
crazy in the height. At least 5'8" or taller. I prefer my man, clean cut, well
clearly
groomed.
she's a 10, y'all. Clearly she's
Takes
a
pride in the
fucking
way he
dime piece, right?
dresses. But I'm not too superficial. As long as you keep yourself to.
I'm ready to be skinny. I want my body to be skinny. So I watch what I eat and watch what I intake, my food intake. I want to be skinny. A healthy skinny. I want to be light. I want to have a nice toned body. That's what I'm aiming for. I'm manifesting all of that for myself. I need to know that this person takes care of themselves as well as much as I take care of myself. See how they go? See how that matches? There's so much going on in here, inside of this box where she's at, that can be said. And this is why they get so demolished. Kendra Dree looks great. Her hair is laid out nice. She has on a very professional top. To me, it doesn't matter. There's a little cleavage showing. I mean, she has a professional top on. The background is a little distracting, though. But other than that, because I feel like, as the host, she doesn't need to have too much going on. They're too busy. The people who coming on are already, you get what I'm saying? But it's a nice background, but to me, it's too busy as a host. As a hostess, that's just me. Well, other than that, I think that there's so much here to unpack with this woman. Well, let's just see what else she's seeking. This is like, we only 2 minutes, about 3 minutes in.
Together, and you have good teeth. I'm really big on teeth, and I can work with it.
Okay.
Does he have
Her teeth looks good.
to make a certain amount of money?
I would prefer he make over 6 figures.
He makes over 6 figures?
Or it was 6 figures or more.
Yeah, six figures, over 6 figures is a millionaire.
Do I anything? Do you see the delusion? See, this is where everybody is getting it so incorrect, right? You have to quantum leap and be the thing that you are asking someone else to be. Okay? As I aligned as a screenwriter, going to school, studying, watching films, studying, doing my self-assessments, living in my home, making plans, manifesting, somebody in that frequency will align. That's why I went to Facebook today and I said, "Ooh, filmmaker." Filmmaker. Great. Okay. The type of film that I like. And I start attracting on Instagram the same thing. You can go follow my Instagram now and go see who I follow. Quality of people went up. Oh, wow. Love the way to make film. Somebody teaching how to do this shit. Using the resources of what they're teaching. This is what I'm aligned doing. Do this woman look like she aligned to someone that's 6 motherfucking figures? I don't roast people, and I'm not just like going to be downright mean to her. We're going to use our brains. Do this woman look like she is in anything that is 6 figures? This shit does have a look. The wealth frequency has a look, everybody. There are places I don't want to be anymore. I've been telling y'all that forever. I don't want to be there anymore. I don't want to shop there anymore. It's a product that I feel like I don't even want to purchase this product anymore because I can't be in a wealth frequency with this product. But it's going to take time. You know, you're not going to throw away everything, but it's going to take time how you do it. Trust me when I fucking tell you this. But let's see what else she got to say. Let's go.
That's 7 figures.
So, okay, well, 100K.
You want to make 100K. 100K and handsome. Let's do Kendra Cam.
Okay. Let me.
Now let's look at this shit. Hold on. Where's the comment section? You can see in Kendra's face. Okay. Okay. Exactly. I peeped that too, Princess Rosa. Hold on. Because you have to ask, what is she making as a custom brokerage supervisor? What is she making? Let me see something, y'all. It said average salary for a customer broker supervisor in the United States is approximately $136,312. Salaries can range from $104,400. Basically, she is a 6-figure. It depends on the experience, skills, of specific employer. Flex jobs, fully vetted company's job, remote jobs, hiring immediately. Oh shit. Okay. You click on that link. I was like, wait, what's this? All right. So that's a 6-figure job, depending on what position she's in. But here's the thing. How's she living with that money? She's big. Let's go. Her hair looks good. Okay.
Okay. You having a half shirt?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you typically date the men you just described?
Yeah, I've talked to some very successful men.
So what happened with those relationships?
So here in Dallas, men want to play. They're not trying to settle down. It's, more women than it is men. So they just want to have fun.
They don't take her serious, basically. I'm gonna tell you something about wealth frequency. You ain't gonna want to date, especially as you are in the place of building and getting your money up. Just even if you're in a money frequency and you're getting your money up and you're building yourself up and you're building a brand and you're building logos and you're paying and you're getting your certifications together and you're doing stuff like that, especially like with me rebranding and stuff like that, or just really tightening up everything that I've been doing throughout the years, you're not going to be thinking about dating nobody. And remember what I told you when you ride this wealth frequency. Ain't nobody good enough for you. Ain't nobody out there for you. This is literally what my download was last night. Ain't nobody out there for you. Ain't nobody good enough for you. Nobody has, that's what it said. Nobody has nothing for you. Because you have a standard. Until those standards are met, then you would know. Because you know why? What are your standards? The standards are what you have for yourself. My standards, I'm not coming on a Kendra G show. I'm damn sure not coming to Kevin Samuels show. But because I don't need Kevin Samuels to tell me if I'm a 1 to 10, I know what the fuck I am. Whatever day of the week it is, I know what I look like and what I am. And I know how to, if I feel like a 6 average at best, I know how to make myself feel like a motherfucking 7 or 8. And I don't need Kevin Samuels to tell me that. Now, in the case of a Kendra G show, why would I want to fucking go on there for a bunch of peasants to be on my page? For a bunch of peasants who want to date me. Do you know there was a woman who she called the man out? Said he just left her house and she called the Kendra G show and said his name and said, I don't know if he married or whatever. And she knew that man was married. Those are the kind of peasants, and then this peasant was also being put out her house. Those are the kind of peasants that you're going to attract.
And I'm kind of over that.
So, would you date a guy that made less than 100K, or you wouldn't do that?
Well, I mean, I want somebody who's admired. I guess depending. I mean, if he's in his career and he makes a little under that, and he's happy and he's a good man, I'm fine with that.
He asked, do you want to be the only girl? He has to be faithful?
Yes.
Okay, and you said he can't have kids, right?
I said I'm open to kids, but I would prefer if the kids are older.
Oh, that's right, you just said the kid has to be 10 years older. And you dated the men that are handsome, 100K, but they want to play around, you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. A lot of men in those categories do play around.
I know.
And you said 100K. You said over at one point in time. So did you mean like high 6 figures, or you just meant 6 figures?
Just 6 figures.
Okay. So does he have to be in Dallas?
He doesn't have to be. I would prefer it, but he doesn't have to be.
If he's not, do you want him to fly you out?
Yes.
Okay. If he flies you out, are you having sex with him?
Probably not.
Okay. So 100K, handsome. 6 figures. If he's not in Dallas, he has to fly you out, and you're not sleeping with him when he flies you out.
Correct.
Okay. We'll make sure we get all the.
So how did we get here? Let's continue this, and I'll be back in a second, y'all, because we're gonna tap to that part. I'm just handling something in my background. I'll be back. Well, let's just go ahead and play.
Request clear. So when was your last relationship?
About 5 years ago.
5 years ago. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
About 5 months ago.
Okay. Is that person an option?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm just not interested.
I thought you just told me you dated a lot of men that fit your category, but they were just playing around. So was he a person that made 6 figures and was handsome?
He was handsome, but no, he wasn't at the 6-figure mark. But
how many men have you dated that made the 6-figure mark?
A few. And I mean, when you say date, it's more so of like talking to, because like I said, the men here just are not serious.
That's not dating then. I don't think talking to. I'm talking about dating where he's taking you out. You guys have went on a date, not just y'all exchanged numbers.
So in the past year, I would say 2 men.
Okay, and you didn't sleep with those men.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did. Just the last guy was not one of those men.
Correct.
Okay, I got it. I'm understanding now. All right. So Brianna, why do you think you're single?
Probably because I'm not putting myself out there enough. I think I need to get out more. Putting myself, I guess, in the right environment. That, and because I'm serious, and like I don't want to just, like I said, I don't want to play around anymore. And it seems like that's what most of these men want.
And what's your age range? You're 28.
I would say 30 to 50.
30 to 50. 30 to 50. I gotta be lucky to be with you.
Because I'm a good person. I truly, I put my best foot forward, so I give out 100%. So, you know, I want that in return. And I mean, overall, like I said, I'm serious, and I'm not here to play games. And I think I would enhance a man's life. So,
how would you enhance his life?
Just by coming in and, you know, being myself. And, you know, I'm very educated. You know, I think we could always build together. We can create something. So, a lot of different ways.
And you're 28. You will go all the way to 50?
Yeah, if he looks good.
When you say look good, are you just talking about everything, body, face? Like, what do you mean by handsome, look good?
I guess I would go back to handsome, because when it comes to body type, like, I'm open, but when I say handsome, I'm more so talking about face-wise. So okay. If he has a pleasant face to look at, then I'm fine.
Okay. All right, and then you will go all the way to 50. All right, let's do it. This is Brianna, Dallas, Texas, 28, an Aquarius, a brokerage logistics. She has no kids. Do you want kids one day?
Yeah, one day.
One day no you do want kids. And 100K, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to be a highlight. They're going to be talking about your list in the comment section. So I don't know if you want to use this moment as a clap back and defend yourself, but I'm going to tell you right now, they're going to talk about your request in the comment section.
That's fine. Like I said, I want a man that's on my level or higher. That's it. And I understand the people or the men, whoever, if they're upset by it, I'm sorry. That's what I want. And like I said, if a man is in his career, I won't count someone out if they're under that. Long as he is within his career and he's happy, then I can work with that.
Okay. But when you say on your level, you mean on your income level?
Yes.
Well, do you think those men choose the way you're choosing? I think this is where the disconnect comes from at times.
And I get that. I've had these conversations, you know, with plenty of people. I get it.
Men in particular, have you talked to men like that?
Everybody I talk to is at a business level, and this is what I hope you're doing too as you ride the money frequency. People are business to you. I saw a couple today, but I kind of was in my own zone to approach them and be like, hey, I do film, blah, 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 blah. Are you guys interested in this and that? And pass them my info. I was in my own zone. So I saw this today. And I saw a girl in all black, and I was laughing because I was like, this is how I look when I go outside. And Celestine Prophecies is real, right? But all I noticed is everybody is business to you. Okay? I'm not trying to tell you everybody is money. Everybody's business to you. When you see somebody, someone's communicating with you, your conversation is business. Everything is business. Everything is about your business and about what you're doing with your business. Okay? Everything surrounds that. This is the frequency you have to ride prior to, you know, the whole Creators Code thing. You're a new identity. And so therefore, If someone does not align with your business, they don't align with your time. They don't. Somebody wants to talk to you. It's about your business. It ain't about you six figure, wanting somebody six figure. No. How does this person align with what you have going on for yourself? I told you all, if you want to date, I can't help you on that. If you want relationship insight advice, I can't help you with that. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to pull you in alignment with yourself. All the project, everything you put down, pick that bitch back up. I'm here to read all the books for you, with you. I'm here to share my journey. I'm here to give you the success studies. I'm here to help you level up, get your frequency up. That's what I give a fuck about. Can't tell you how to date. There's so many other people over there. Even in Quantum Leaping even tell you to focus on yourself, build your frequency, align yourself, and that motherfucking person will come. There was something we were listening to before, and I remember they were like, the person was just minding their business, and then they found the love of their life. That's how I go. I don't know what to tell you. I talked to somebody and they said to me, when you're in a relationship, the person wants you to center them. And the way you're having your relationship, that's just a friend. And I was like, but that's how I have relationships. They're like, what people see it as, you need to center them in the relationship. You center the relationship. And I was like, huh? So I can't help you with that. What to tell you, I'm here spoken. This comes with isolation. This comes with getting to know yourself. What she asking for, she need to first hit the gym. She need to walk. She need to sit back in that mirror hair. She need to take the weave out her head and look at her face, look at her hair, look at herself 100%. Even if she wear glasses, put them glasses on. Look at herself 100% and be honest about what the fuck she sees. And if she don't like what she sees, what is she aiming for? That's what she needs to do. And we all know that's what she needs to do. Because I promise you, let me tell you something. Even if you come up there looking good, smelling good, your body looks good, and all that kind of stuff, you know what's going to happen? Kendra G will be talking to you about what you do and trying to get insight from you. That's the woman who's really living that life. You have a pleasant, humble personality, a loving personality, and say, hey, this is my lifestyle. That's what I do. I run this business. I'm a very wealthy woman. I need somebody who aligns with my life. You wouldn't be up there. We wouldn't be up there. But if this is how you felt you was up there, Kendra G's energy would be different. She will be asking you. But if she throws shades at you, then that's telling you right there that you are in the presence of a fucking peasant. That's a whole fucking peasant right there. That's a woman who does the show just to tell men that look, I'm not like none of these women. You need to pick me. That's what that means. And I can't say. Hold on, y'all. Let's go back because I wasn't trying to stay on her for too long. But she stood out to me because the way she looked. Now let's go. Here's where it gets crazy. And let me tell you, Kendra G had a great idea. I think this was an awesome idea. It's social media. She built something where other people can see people. It's a beautiful idea. I love it.
Hello, Kendra. Oh my gosh, I didn't know you was gonna really like pick me. You know, and I would have put on my wig or something. But what's up, boo?
Okay, you know they gotta talk about your bonnet. You don't care?
Huh? No,
Okay.
because they gonna take me as I am.
They're gonna say, okay, what's your name?
My name is Tish. I'm from Illinois.
Illinois with no S.
Yeah, Illinois. Yeah, just Illinois.
That's what they say.
Our new Kendra G single
That's so
dating
cute.
app is available now on iPhones and Android phones. Just go to your App Store or Google Play Store and download now. How old are you, Tish?
35.
35. What you do for a living?
I'm an escort.
She's pretty.
What?
So you get paid to have sex with men?
Correct.
What you calling me for? You already got a pool of men to choose
No,
from.
listen. But I'm trying, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, I just want to, you know, one friend, that's it.
So the men you sleeping with, they can't be your friend?
When you see this in life, right? Because this one took another turn. I'm not even gonna do this because that thing said 11 kids. This is somebody who subconsciously is seeking love. Okay, we ain't going down the rabbit hole. Okay, hold on.
Okay, hi. Here we go. Hey. Now, do you want to take your bonnet off or you want to keep it on?
I'm keeping my bonnet on.
Bonnets are lazy. When I walked into that bank, the last time when I first walked into the bank, before I got to this point of riding the wealth frequency like this, I wasn't that person I was in a relationship with too. I had a bonnet on and I came to the bank, right? Let me tell you something. Bonnets look lazy. Okay? Your head being wrapped looks lazy. Unless you are cultured, you know, have a hijab or something like that, people can understand that. But even then, I'm still learning that it looks lazy. Okay? It looks like your hair is not done. It looks like you're hiding something. You're not really what you say you are. It looks lazy. It looks lousy. Bonnets. Okay? Just wanted to say that. I'm in my house right now. My hair is tied up because I'm in my house. Right? Let's go.
Okay. What's your name, honey?
Well, my name is Yeti. Yes, I was brushing my teeth.
Yeti. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Yeti, where you calling me from?
From New York.
New York. How old are you?
27.
She's Caribbean.
And what you do for a living?
She's bones.
I would like to keep that private, but I do have.
I gotta know your profession. You don't gotta tell me the job. I mean, like where you work, but I gotta know the career. Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones.
I'll say I'm in the military.
Okay. Do you have any kids?
No.
You're married?
No.
Zodiac sign.
I'm a Virgo.
So we got
Virgos who look like this, don't trust them. Big professionalists. A Virgo is going to, why is my music sound like that? A Virgo is going to make sure they look good before they get on that camera, especially for a dating show. Okay? You have on a bonnet, you have on a rock t-shirt, you look like, you are about to go to bed or that you've been in that outfit all fucking day. That's crazy. Let's go.
Yeti?
Yeti.
Yeti,
Okay.
New York, 27, Virgo, works in the military, no kids, never married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I am looking for a honest man that has a good job. Definitely earns a good living. I don't think I want kids. I don't want kids.
Okay, no kids. Could he have kids?
I don't know about that. I'm kind of mixed about that. I have mixed feelings. I want a faithful guy, very outgoing, into fitness because I'm also into fitness. Very educated. He has to be intelligent. Very I would say respectful.
Can I say something?
Honesty.
Of course, because this is my show. Listen. Why is it key for you to be aligned? Because what you align with will align with you. Remember that? What you align with will align with you. What you align with will what? Align with you. It's not that you can't have it, you're just not aligned to it. When you align with the money frequency will align with you. When you align with wanting love relationships, that frequency will align with you. When you're aligning with the business let me tell you how deep it is, y'all. You can do something small, okay? Small. As what I did today. I said, let me make a page for this media company. I never made a page for it on Facebook. This is my media company that's registered, all that stuff. Got the whole certificate. I even said I'm going to hang the motherfucking certificate up in my bedroom so I can look at it every day when I wake up in the morning. Okay. Hang up all my accolades in my face for when I wake up. Okay. It's something I decided to do. Okay. So why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because, listen, all right? I ended up sharing that page with everybody on my friends list. Okay, I said, what am I clicking for? All whatever people on my friends list, give them all of this. And I was still building it up. And as I was building it up, I went to my other side, my personal assistant, and started getting ready of what kind of posts were going to be on that page. Do you follow me? Okay. And so what began to happen? I saw the checks, responses, and follows. Was it a lot? No, it was enough people. It was a nice little handful. It was like 2 handfuls of people. That wasn't bad. I said, okay, I didn't expect that. From just doing that little thing. And so then as I build the momentum of building that page and build the consistency with that page, I'm going to get more people to respond to the page. You see how it goes? And then the website and all that other stuff is going to come about with the page as well. All of these different things, just keep it going, just keep building it. And all the people are going to start aligning with me. These people are not aligned with what they're asking for. We already know what she's going to ask for. We already know what kind of money she's going to expect to have. You know what people think? This is how people think laws of attraction works. They think if they put it in the universe, this is what they want. This is what a secret fucked everybody up. They think if they put it up in the universe, well, this is what I want, and this is what I want to happen. They think that they can be lazy. It don't work like that. You have to be ready and you have to be aligned with what you want. This is why the creators code, quantum leaping, and all these things out here to tell people, no, 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 that's not how it works. You have to be aligned. It goes back to what that woman said. She said, if you want to meet A&Rs, you have to be an A&R. If you want to meet people who play the guitar, you have to be someone who plays the guitar. You have to be that person. You can't just be wanting to meet people a certain kind of way. They're going to come at you where you are. Why did I start meeting people who went to shows and not people in bands? Why did I start meeting people who went to shows? Why, when I met people in bands, they were local band performing people? Because that's what I was doing. That's the frequency that I was on. And then the frequency was on people. I was like, I'm tired of meeting people who don't play instruments and go to shows. And I was like, wait a minute, what am I doing? And then there's more things that come with your alignment because it's about you. You are the universe. You are the frequency that's attracting this shit. So these women are not attracting 300K men and all this and that. They're not living 300K lifestyles. They're not living in that lifestyle to even attract it. I know women who have attracted men with money. I know women who have attracted women with money. I have seen it on both sides. Let me tell you something. It's the same thing. Doesn't matter the gender. It's a frequency thing. They are very private. They used to be like, is this person married? Why they don't show me nothing? I don't really know. They always come in a limo. They don't ever come in a car. I tried to see where they live. I don't know what, I can't find nothing on them because they can see that you're not a trustworthy motherfucking person. And every time these people who was asking me that, they were not trustworthy. They were very trifling. They were doing very shady shit. And that person, something about them just was like, I can't trust this motherfucker. Can't trust them. Even if they didn't know what you did, they can felt that you did some shit and they ain't trying to fuck with you. And that is what's going on. And that's what people don't understand. When you ride this wealth frequency, this money frequency, trust me when I tell you, there are some people you're not going to want to deal with. Okay? There are some things, like it's got to the point with me. This is another download I had. And I know I was telling y'all this, but this is really going to be a strict one for me. How you associate with people outside yourself, whether you call that a friend, whether you call that a close associate, whether you refer to that as a close sibling, if I see peasantry and on top of peasantry with that person, that is telling me who you are, hands down. If I see retarded behavior between you and with that person that you associate with, that is telling me who you are. And I'm not going to let it up. Do you get what I'm saying? This is another standard that I've developed. Shit, put it in your book. Put it in your assessment book. Sit down. What kind of standards do I need to set my life? And what kind of standards do I need to live by? Because that's key. What kind of standards do I need to live by moving forward in my life? And you have to just, some things you may have to do that self-assessment and take it back to the drawing board. I already know how ridiculous this is going to be. We already know how this story go on the Kendra G show.
When I say outgoing, I think I'll say I'm outgoing. So yeah, as long as it's respectful, honesty, has a good job, has earned a good paying, intelligent, intellect is really important to me. Yeah.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers: cheating, unhealthy. Oh yeah, he has to be healthy. I'm not saying he has to have like a 6-pack, but like, yeah, Multiple baby mamas, like no. And like if you have a kid and the kid is like a year, that's a red flag to me.
If the kid is a year, yeah.
Right? Like no.
Okay,
Even 2 years is like no.
so no kid, no young kids.
No young kids, no. What's another red flag? Lying, like anger issues, alcohol, drugs.
Okay, you're breaking it down tonight.
I mean, am I wrong?
No, I think those are all justifiable, good deal breakers.
Yeah.
Should he look a certain way?
Okay. I don't want to say, oh my God, he has to be tall because there's also short kings. Like, you know.
Dr. Zach Boog, that's what he always says. Your king is short, ladies. That's what my guest co-host Zach Boog always says.
You know, there's short kings that earns a good pay, and yeah, definitely. I want him to be healthy. He has to be responsible. Make doctor's appointment because there's some men that don't go to the doctor.
This is true.
And dental hygiene is very significant. He has
I
to
think
be
hygiene
clean.
Have you ever noticed that too? Let's touch on that for a second.
Fashion.
Have you ever noticed? Because this happened to myself. When someone goes into the wealth frequency, the first thing they want to fix is their teeth. That happened to me. That is happening to me. I've been really considering investing into getting a teeth whitening or purchasing or investing to something that will whiten my teeth more. I mean, this is why you see people, I know they OD with the veneer shit, but you can just learn how to get you a teeth. You can actually go to a dentist and say, find out how many treatments you're going to get an actual good teeth whitening and how you need to take care of your teeth moving forward. Okay. There's some people that even after a while, they will get braces, okay, for it to take care of their teeth a little bit more, Invisaligns and stuff like that to take care of the teeth more. You will start taking care of your teeth because teeth is really associated with your health and your wealth as well.
You can always change that, but like clean, it has to be clean, respectful. I don't want to say, in a good shape. Take care of your body.
Okay. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
Okay. I don't want to put a certain. Do I have to put like a certain range out there?
Not necessarily.
Let's go.
More than me. At least like 500 a year.
Bring the camera down to your face. Okay. He has to make $500?
No, 500,000.
Oh,
500,000 a year, at least. Oh, like it could be 300,000. At least a good.
This is also symbolic of what I tell you about people who don't want to put in the work. Keep this in your head as you go into business, people. I'm not the business guru, but I do know what I'm talking about. And I'm learning shit as I go. And I'm 41 years old, okay? I got some wisdom over here, okay? And I'm going to get a lot more. And I'm getting a lot more every day. Even about myself. Listen, people. You need to know as you ride the money frequency, people are lazy and they want to ride off of you. Keep them at arm's bay. Tell them how they can get to you, how they can contact you. Anybody who has access to me has access to me personally. Anybody who I've allowed to have, they have access to me, right? Like right personally, right? Anybody that is anything else, business, email, no DMs. Serious inquiries. Isn't that what they say? You live like that every day. Serious inquiries. Someone's talking to you. What do they want? What do they want? What do they got for you? You got to think like that. What do you got for me? What do you want? You have to think that way. When someone is asking you insight, what do they want? What are they benefiting from me? What do they want? But you have to be a person of your word and your standards and these things too. What would these people even do if they had 300K a year? What would they do if they had 300 to 500K a year? What would they be doing with their money right now? How would they treat people if they were making money like that? Like that, I already know how. You already know the fucking. I don't have. You already know the answer of how they be treating people right now if they had that much money. Shit, people don't know how to treat people right. If they're making a job between 22 to 30 an hour, they don't know how to treat people. Mm-hmm. Money will always be the test. And I am telling you every day, I make my investments. I've learned what it means to pay myself first. I learned how to spread out my money for me. I know where my money is coming in and where my money is going out. I know how my money goes. I'm going to get on the show next week and we're going to talk about the W-2 form and really understand the W-2 form on our own by sitting down reading together. I have a virtual reader here, and that virtual reader will read to us and we'll read all over again. We will look at things, we will write things down. We're going to learn it together. You're going to learn with me. And I choose to do that. There's something, whoever's out there, whoever's listening to me, it's for y'all, whoever y'all are. Otherwise, this camera will be cut off. I mean, this mic will be turned off and I'll be over here doing this shit myself. And so, therefore, look at the testimonies of your life. Look how things are changing. Look how people treat you. Look how people talking to you now. Look at the places you frequent now. Look at the places you don't want to go to. Have you found yourself wanting to order out more? Have you found yourself going to Hungry Root and all these food places, Cook Unity and all these different places? I end up following on my Facebook that expensive ass grocery store in California. Irwin, how do you pronounce it? An expensive grocery store in California. I love following them. What am I following them for? Because I'm riding that frequency. Also, what else is coming with your money? How are you recycling it? How are you circulating it? How are you moving it and how are you getting it back? How are you talking to your money? How are you treating your money? How are you thanking your money? How are you tiding your money? For those of you who listen to these 7 laws of money, you know what I'm talking about. How are you applying the 48 laws of money? We'll be reading that book again. How are you applying that to your life? How is all of this reflecting? Because now when you listen to Kendra G, you ain't laughing no more. You're analyzing it from a different perspective now, right? Your eyes is like, you don't even look like somebody that has even money right now. Would you probably making 19,000 or something a year? Nothing wrong with that, but is that what you're probably really making? You got one stream of income. Law number 1, don't have one stream of income, right?
So you normally date men that make that amount of money, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Why you not with them? Why you with me?
I don't know. You would tell me because
What's going on? I mean, listen, if you dating a man that makes 500K, y'all need to, and listen, if you're dating a man that makes 500K and this is really what you want, then you gotta lock it in, because the girls who really, I think what y'all don't understand is this: the girls that get these men, they not losing them, and they going, and listen, they not going nowhere. They don't care what you gotta say. I saw a video of Drea today, and you know all this stuff people were saying about Drea. She was pregnant by the guy who's her son's age, and he had 2 other women pregnant at the same time. And I saw a video of Drea shopping at Chanel and shopping all these other things. And listen, whether we judge or not, whatever you had an opinion or not, Drea says she don't give a damn what you got to say about her multi-millionaire baby daddy, and she ain't going nowhere. She don't care if 2 other women pregnant at the same time. Drea might be babysitting the other kids. She don't give a damn, because she said, you know what, I want a man that make this amount of money, and I'm going to deal with whatever comes with it. And I think, ladies, here's the deal. It's for each your own. I'm not judgmental. It's your life. But here's the deal. If y'all say y'all really want this man, and you have this man,
Y'all got to comment on that part. Remember what our money mentor said? Duchess Dollar said, rich people buy things that pay them. That Birkin bag that she got pays her. That artwork she purchases pays her. See how they go? That's circulation. That's law 2 out of the 7 laws of money from Florence Scovel Shinn. Circulating the money around. Right? That's how it goes. And then I don't know, I've heard of this Drea girl before. I don't know these people, but I heard of her, and I'm aware of what she looks like, aware. And because of this, Drea, I'm gonna talk about her, but what she's saying, she's talking about how this man got multiple baby mamas and this, that, and the third, and he's a multi-millionaire. Is he really? Is that the behavior of a multi-millionaire? Somebody that just don't care where their money goes? He must be like a basketball player or somebody who, you know what I'm saying, soccer. He must be one of them. I don't know. Somebody can, my facts, but I'm sure I'm probably not wrong about that. Nobody with money throws their money away. Nobody with money is like, hey, I want to take you on a date and buy you steak, lobster, and all this motherfucking shit for hundreds and $200s of dollars, and don't even barely fucking know you, and doing all this shit for you without the intentions of wanting something for you. There is no fucking way. You have to follow the formula of what the wealthy really do. Every person that I ever heard get interviewed about being worth of millions of dollars, they're humble, they dress very nice, they're beautiful, their skincare is flawless, and they are there talking about money. That's all they're talking about, is their relationship with their money. Shit, they're married to their motherfucking money.
the question that everybody gonna ask is, why are you not with him? Why are you with me, Kendra G?
Okay, but there are certain things that come with a man that earns that amount of money in a year.
Right, but, okay, put the camera on your face.
Okay. And I'm not saying it has to be on that 500K, you know?
That's what you said, and then you said 300K, which is still a lot of money. So, okay, so if the things that come along with that man, okay, so I want you to continue. So what's the issue?
What do you mean, what's the issue?
Because you're telling me, I want you to finish talking because I don't want to put words in your mouth. Are you saying that the men you dealt with that made that amount of money came along with things you don't want to deal with?
I already answer that question.
Girl, this ain't another rather not answer question. It's a okay. Why are you not with the guy? You at least tell me that much. The guy that you say you date that makes that amount of money. Why you're not together?
Work out.
Why did?
Here we go. Because now we're about to turn this off. Oh man. This part right here. Do you think somebody who's making money wants to be with somebody who's a leech? We have to start really being honest about this shit with ourselves. We're riding this money wealth frequency. You want to be with somebody who's a leech? I had to tell myself this truth. Like, all this stuff is unfolding since I've been doing this. A lot of things have changed since I've had that COVID, since I turned 41. A lot of things in my life have been unfolding in a beautiful way that I actually like. And remember, I go by the 48 laws of money, said you got to be patient. Or even the path to wealth even said you got to be patient. And you do have to be patient. Because that's how you get tested the most when it comes to money. Why was this person in my life doubt, y'all? They don't make wise financial decisions. They did not. I'm not crashing or bashing them. I'm just saying. I had to realize why. Why did the universe push this person out? They don't make wise financial decisions. Their money habits is associated with their self-worth habits. Okay? Their money habits is associated with their self-worth habits. And so therefore, me riding on this frequency, this is why this happened. And this is a part of the path. There's a lot of things you're going to have to let go. There's a lot of people you're going to have to let go. It's a very isolated path. But it's beautiful, because what I realize is the reason why you get isolated is to move the frequency. It's to have that open frequency, to keep that frequency flowing. The frequency of wealth is just going to keep coming and coming and coming and going into your life, because these people are out of your way. This is a peasant. This is a peasant asking for 300K. I want to say Kevin Samuels was wrong. I bet some of y'all wish Kevin Samuels was still here. I bet some of y'all wish he was still low key. A lot of y'all probably wish he was still here to see this shit.
You ready?
All right, what boy, y'all? We might see this boy.
Okay. What's your name, honey?
Veronica.
Okay, you're not the Veronica that just got exposed by your ex-husband, or your husband, Rudy, are you?
No, I'm the Veronica where your cousin. I don't know if it was.
Wait, your wife is acting up now too. Wait, hold on. Your wife acting up too. Hello?
Okay, I'm gonna stay in my living room. Can you hear me?
You're frozen on my screen.
Mm-mm.
Are you at the mall?
I'm in the casino.
Oh, at the casino. Is it okay? You could go live at the casino?
Yeah, but I'm stepping outside.
Okay. What's your name, baby?
My name is Jeanette, but I go by Nelly.
Nelly. Okay. Want me to call you Nelly?
Yeah, you can call me Nelly.
Nelly, where you call me from, boo?
Tampa, Florida.
Tampa, Florida. Stop moving, honey. How old are you?
I am 34.
34. What do you do for a living?
I'm a claim specialist, and I also do real estate.
Okay, again, stop moving, honey. Real estate. What's your zodiac sign?
I don't want to get into the topic of telling Black women that, for those of you who date males, especially Black males, Black women like that, I don't want to break into telling you that no matter what you do, the Black male is not going to like you. Okay? He just doesn't like you. Okay? No matter what you do, who you are, he's not going to like you. He's not going to nothing with you. Okay? That's something that I hate to say out loud. I also myself have been working with the film and screenwriting stuff, and I do see black males who are very much about their business and they're making shit happen and they're working with everybody. I noticed that they work with everybody and they promote other black actors and stuff like that because that's the frequency that I'm writing on, right? But a lot of y'all black women are in a very peasant frequency. Y'all not even, it's so deep because even when y'all have money, y'all ride on a peasant frequency. And I admit to this. Even as a black woman myself, I did it. Because what they call it, trauma induced beauty. I suffer from trauma. I didn't realize that I was suffering from trauma induced beauty. That's not the word that my download, when I did my spiritual work and I got that message, that's not how it was said to me, those words, but it was said to me in a way that I have endured trauma-induced beauty. And because of that, it lowers your frequency. Okay? Lowers your frequency. Another thing, I want to just see who this rapper is that she likes and stuff like that. And then we're going to get into that. Let's go.
I'm a Libra.
Nelly, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I'm telling you to stop moving.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're a Libra. Do you have any kids?
I do have one son.
How old's your son?
13. Can you hold it?
13. All right. Let's do it. We got Nelly, Tampa, Florida, 34 Libra, acclaimed specialist, and also does real estate. Mom to a 13-year-old. What kind of man are you looking for?
I'm actually like reaching out to someone specific, Kendra. I messaged you. I'm not going to tell the crowd who he is, but I actually reached out to a celebrity and like I told him, like had someone deliver him like edibles, and then like I see him on stage and I gave him a gift. So I don't want to say who this celebrity is, but
what does he do?
He's a rapper.
Janelle? Nelly? We can't hear you. We can't hear you, baby. Is this guy trying to say? We cannot hear you, honey. We can't hear you.
My goodness, fix your phones for goodness sake.
I need to hear the rest of the story. Oh my God. Nelly, you gotta call me back. Because I need to hear the rest of the story on what rapper. Because
right.
I just read this with your face. Girlfriend, I'm gonna be honest with you, stop. You're doing too much.
Right.
You're doing too much, honey. If this man, he probably got the edible arranged. He's probably like, how the hell does this person have my address?
Right.
And theory. And this is not going to turn him on. I want to just keep it real. You're coming across.
That's not nothing you tell people. I have a video by Shen Yi. We at the top. Well, then we about to hit 2 hours. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just play it. He goes into things that you should not tell people. I think I'm gonna go ahead and play that video. Y'all go ahead and listen to this while I go find that video. Let's go. I just wanted to hear her requirement and stuff like that.
Groupie. And I don't know who it is, but if he's a famous rapper, women do this all the time. And the likelihood of this turning him on and saying, I'm going to diss every woman in the world. No, this is kind of stalkerish, honey.
I don't expect him to diss every woman in the world. I was just hoping that it would bring some, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he would see, like, be curious of who sent it. And just
I would be curious, and then I would call the cops. Like if someone sent me something to my house, I would then my next phone call would be the police of how do they have my address? Because I would be scared.
Right? I didn't go there because again I would be embarrassed, and again I wouldn't know what to say. I don't do that.
Yeah, but the point of the matter is you are a stranger and you have his home address. That's scary. You
Public.
know, like what else you don't what else do you know that he probably don't want you to know? But why are you so obsessed with this man? There's not regular guys that you don't want to date a regular guy?
I
Hold on,
am.
y'all.
I mean, I'm interested in that too, but I just feel like the regular guys that I'm interested in, I mean, or that are interested in me, it's like they text too much, and it's like they come on too strongly. I don't know. It's like I'm at the casino now, and it's like I
Can I
got
ask you a question? And again, she's not telling us a rapper, but do you wanna what do you want with this rapper? You want an exclusive relationship or you just want to meet him? Like what's your goal?
honestly, like you said, you can't say something, you can't genuinely say, "Oh, I want a relationship," and you don't know a person. I would just love like a date night with him and just see
No.
what happens. Um, that's it. You know, I can't promise anything else because I don't know him. So that's about it.
So you want now on this date, would you pay for the date?
No.
So you're trying to get him to take you on a real date.
Right.
Do you not think you're coming across as a groupie?
No, because I've met him before, but I was so afraid of rejection. We were at the club, so I gave him the gift and I ran away.
Wait, I thought you sent him the gift.
So that's the edibles I sent. But when I met him at the club, I gave him the gift. He was like,
What gift did you give him at the club?
I gave him a different gift at the club.
She brushed elbows with this person. So she manifested, because she's in the casino. See, she manifested this person. Why would you tell her this? You think any of these women could manifest that? I think any of these motherfucking women on that fucking this peasant ass show, you think that they manifested anything like that? I've manifested meeting a lot of celebrities. I've manifested almost to the point I could date one. Yeah, I manifested that. Okay. But again, you have to be ready. She not ready. See, she did get it. That's probably what she wanted. This is what I'm trying to tell you. What they not telling you about this alignment shit. It's alignment. You got it, baby. You brushed elbows. You met him at the club. You got face to face with this man. You gave him a gift. You could have talked to him. You could have talked to that man, right? But look what you did. Now you on Kendra G show talking about it. Do you see what happens now? See what you just did? What she just did? I'm still looking for I don't see the exact video, but I'm gonna still play a video.
What did you give him?
Polo boxers and a polo scarf.
Nice.
So you handed this rapper polo. Did you guys have a conversation?
No, I think he was high. He had on like shit, so I couldn't see his face.
So you went. Now, was it a club appearance he had?
Yes.
So you went to the club appearance. You brought him what again?
I got him polo like boxers and a polo scarf.
And you handed him the polo boxers, and then you walked away.
Yes, because it was so loud. I felt like I was just scared.
Okay, so you made 2 attempts, and I'm assuming that you leave your contact in each attempt in the edibles and the polo boxers.
The first one, I don't know. I don't know if I left a contact, but the second one I definitely did, but it rained. So I don't know if.
So you're thinking you think edible arrangements doesn't know how to protect stuff in rain?
No, the guy called me when he was there and he goes, he has like a gate blocking his thing and no one's home. So he left it on the side of his mailbox.
I see.
So like,
Once you know this
so
secret, keep your mouth shut.
But I know
And
that
I
he
feel
has
like I
a
want to
camera
play
right
this
there
one.
that, like,
I
when
think
you drive in,
it looks like I've already.
So I feel like if he knows who sent the gift, you know, maybe he'll be curious and like, oh, okay, you know, whatever.
Okay.
Now let me say this: I'm not God, so I never like to say things as absolutes, because you know I'm not God. Who knows? God can make anything happen. I truly believe that. But I will tell you, as a person, I don't consider myself a celebrity, but I live in the celebrity world. I have a lot of celebrity friends.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do never tell people about your
But if
life
a
plans or
stranger
what
did
you
this
do.
to me, I would be scared and I would be calling the cops. It doesn't make.
I'm not gonna entertain this no more because what this young lady has to learn is when you are manifesting like this, okay, Wait a minute. Okay, here we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and play this one. And let's go ahead, let this one rock out. All right. You already know what it is.
You don't owe anyone. Silence is not weakness, it's strategy. You don't owe anyone the blueprint to your future. And the more you speak, the more you give others permission to interfere, judge, or sabotage what they don't.
The more you speak, the more you give others permission to interfere. So it's how you word these things. So when you write this stuff down and you put it in your brain, the more I share, the more I'm giving others permission to interfere into my life. Now we at the top of 2 hours. Y'all know I don't do more than 2 hours. We're going to continue this topic as part 2. So whoever jumps into the show, they can just jump into the show. All right. And for those of you who hung around, shout out to you. We're going to end the stream. Give me like about, it's probably going to be some time. Okay. Give me some time, maybe a good 20 minutes. All right. And then we're going to jump into the next show. That's going to be part 2. And if not, just catch it later.